The AV ministry is essentially the ears and the eyes of the people, especially for those people who are online, who are not on site, because that is how they can see and hear and feel like they are part of the congregation. I'm Eugene Low. I'm the Deacon in charge of the AV ministry here at Grace Baptist Church. My primary role is leading a group of volunteers supporting the worship ministry. This church goes all the way back, started by Southern Baptist missionaries in 1958. Basically got together, started a fellowship, a kind of community where people just came together at the old shop house, and then it eventually grew. 2020, because of COVID, we couldn't conduct our physical services. When the government allowed a small number of people to come into the church to do the recording, we had at least 3 or 4 different cameras on tripods in the sanctuary, and then all the cables running around. So it was quite messy. We had to have enough people to come, do the setup, to do the recording. We all know that COVID will probably not be here forever. There must come a time when people come back, they cannot see all these cables running around. People will be tripping over them. I knew that we had to find something more permanent. So we have been using the N300 together with the remote controller. In terms of ease of use, is definitely number one. It's basically a system where you just switch on and everything is powered up, ready to go. Especially to volunteers who are not professionally trained. Our volunteers comes from all walks of life. The remote control that they operate is very intuitive to use. All he needs is probably about 10 to 15 minutes. So having the presets also help. He just needs to call the presets and he's good to go. I think the number of people that's required to use the system is also a big benefit for us. Our back-end system was built primarily on SDI. We chose the N300 because it could integrate very well with our existing backend, but at the same time, when the time comes when we want to overhaul our backend, we can still use the N300 since it's already NDI capable. We do get a lot of weddings being held here, and we also use the cameras. The response, I would say, from a lot of couples is that the recording was very memorable, something that they treasure a lot, kind of like once in a lifetime moment. It's captured in video. People started to see the benefit of the live stream from leadership point of view and a member's point of view. They kind of realized that, hey, there is a really tangible benefits. Not just our existing people are being touched by the ministry, but also other people are being ministered, even beyond the shores of Singapore. Our philosophy or our vision is we are assisting, we are supporting, we don't want to be a distraction. At the end of the day, we are trying to point people to the person that we're worshipping.
Canon, delighting you always.